Hi YouTube, it's Pam from Wanna Be the Real Me 70. I just wanted to name this video Positive Pre-Op Habits because my last few videos I've seen have been kind of scary. Like I'm scared, like I was scared and I was questioning things and I didn't know what direction I was going and that's all part of my journey. And I wanted that documented. I wanted the good and bad documented, but it seems that all I've been documenting is the bad. So I wanted to turn things around a little bit and remind myself that there are a lot of positive things going on. I have developed some great new habits. I'm working on a lot of things. I keep telling myself that, I didn't develop these habits overnight, and I'm not going to break these habits overnight. It's baby steps. It's one day at a time. And thanks to the feedback of my panic video, people reminding me that. And it's nice to hear that. You can tell yourself that over and over again, but when you have that positive reinforcement from other people that have been through it and understand, it means so much. So I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank my subscribers and people that comment on my videos. It really is comforting and reassuring to know that you're out there and that you understand, and I so appreciate it. So I got that out of the way. Just some background. I'm 42 years old. I'm 5'2", and my high weight was 225 back in August. That's when I went to my PCP and started asking about weight loss surgery. He sent me to a bariatric center down in Pittsburgh, and I went to an educational seminar and was kind of on the fence about what I wanted to do. I know it made sense to me, but I just felt uneasy about my decision, that people were going to judge me for it, that what if I did lose the weight one more time? This could be the time that it's, that I kept it off. But then I realized, the best predictor of future results is past results, and the past tells me that I can do it. I can lose weight. I mean, that's not the problem. The problem is keeping it off, and the problem is that taking it off and putting it back on over and over again has probably done more damage to my body than just staying heavy. My metabolism's out of whack. So the more I've done these videos and the more I've gotten into the process, the more I'm getting out of it and the more secure I become in my decision, and I'm ready. I know that this is what I need to do. So the positive habits that I have started is that my insurance requires a 6-month supervised diet by my PCP, so I have started that. It's supposed to be 8 to 1,200 calories, but since my BMI was right around 40 when I first went to the doctor, I had already been down like 3 pounds. I was like 222, I think, when I went to the doctor, so my BMI was just 41, I think. So I'm kind of nervous about losing weight because when I spoke to my insurance company about it, they said if my BMI gets too low in the next 6 months, that there is a possibility that they would deny me, which just messes up my whole state of mind. Like you want to be prepared. I don't know, it's just really messed with my head a lot. So I've been trying to walk this fine line of getting healthier without losing too much weight, if that makes any sense. So I have been following a reduced calorie diet. I generally stay around 1,500 calories, and I have actually dropped another couple pounds. I'm down to 220 now over the last couple weeks. So it is healthier, and I'm watching my sweets intake. If you saw my What's Wrong With Me video, you see that not every day is successful in that venture. But I figure as long as I've been eating, junk food, every time that I say no is a positive step. Every time that I have a little less of something, that's a positive step. I'm using this 6 months to try to retrain myself so that it's not all just one big effort at the end. So I'm trying to make this not as lengthy as my other videos, so I'm going to skip along here. So I got my calorie intake down to around 1,500. Sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower, but I'm averaging about 1,500. And that's letting me lose a pound or two here and there, and but keeping me where I need to be till I find out exactly from my doctor what's going on with that. The next thing I have found is my Fitness Pal, which is a free app on your smartphone if you have it. It's on my Android. And it is great for calorie counting and protein and weight, scaling, like shows you where your weight's been in that. And it's so easy. Like I've done other calorie counters, and when you go to enter something in, it's not in their database, so you have to enter in all the nutritional facts from the thing. Every single thing I have entered into this database has been there, and I've never had to enter anything. So I figure if I go to put it in there and it's not there, I shouldn't be eating it. But that's great. It's called MyFitnessPal, and it's great. You can actually download a pedometer also that interacts with the MyFitnessPal. So it loads your exercise right in there for you. I couldn't figure out how to run it, so I still have to enter my exercise into it, but it does do it if you can figure it out. It's really great. And it also is on myfitnesspal.com. You can download it straight to your phone from there. Let's see. The next thing that I've been doing, I started walking, and I walk every single day. Even if it's only 10 minutes. Now, I didn't walk today, of course, now I say that. But I have been doing 6 days a week for the past 3 weeks. I've taken 3 days off, including today. But it's been a positive experience. I mean, even if I just get up at lunch, before I go eat, I take a walk. I go around the parking lot a couple times. If it's just 10 minutes, it's 10 minutes I wouldn't have had exercise other than that. If I'm feeling into it and I've got the tunes jamming, I go for a half hour. It's however I feel. And I try to incorporate that and make myself do more and more, but I do what I feel. And most days it feels really good to get as much as I can in. I joined a gym. I've been going there 3 days a week for the past 2 weeks. I did like a fitness launch where they showed me how to use all the machines and everything. It was very positive. They make me feel very comfortable there. I will find that most gyms that I've been in contact with are very accommodating to people that are overweight. I mean, that's why they're there. I didn't feel judged. I didn't feel insecure at all. They made me feel very comfortable. And I've been focusing on strengthening and toning rather than a lot of cardio. So I'm not losing a lot of weight, but I am doing another 10 or 15 minutes on the treadmill and then doing the strengthening and the toning. Making a lot of better choices. All my choices are not great, but I have not had fast food in 6 weeks. And if you knew me, you would know that is a big step. My husband works nights most of the time. He's laid off right now, but my daughter and I would eat fast food probably 3 times a week. Just because I would be coming home from work and she would have stuff to do after school, and it was just easier. And she's not a big eater, so you hate to cook food, and I don't love to cook anyways. I'm not one of those fat girls that love to cook. I actually have a husband that loves to cook, which is part of my problem, and he's such a good cook. So I'm making some better choices. Like the other day, there was a candy bar in the refrigerator, and I went to pick it up, and then I saw my sugar-free Jell-O on the top shelf, and I made the choice to have 5 calories rather than 105. So I thought that was a good step. And the other positive things that are coming out are the great people I'm meeting here on YouTube. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe the support just from me being on here less than a month. The reaction and feedback I've gotten, and I so appreciate it. And so I just wanted to let you know I'm more secure in my decision now, and things are going well for me, and I'm trying to do more and more positive things for myself every single day. My next doctor's appointment is in January, and I'm just going to keep trudging along till then, and hopefully things will get easier and easier. My food choices will become natural, and hopefully by the time I have surgery, I'll be ahead of the game. So that's my plan. If anybody has any suggestions, feel free to leave your comment or like, or please subscribe, and I'm more than willing to talk and interact with people. So, all right, everybody, thank you for listening. Good night.